Willie D Live.
And so that's kind of how I was raised in a sense. I didn't. My dad was there, not as much as I would have liked, but around, and I had just good, solid dudes around. Street dudes during that time, you know this. It was just different. It was a certain level of a code of ethics, and I know that might sound crazy to
I know exactly what you're talking about. Because I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I didn't even know that men behave the way I see some of these dudes behave. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in the hood. I'm from the mud, and I didn't even know that dudes were sissified the way that they are today. I mean, a sissy was a sissy. That right?
Yeah.
That's a sissy. That's a dude. He act like a girl. That's a sissy.
Right.
This dude right here purports to be a man. He looks like a man. He dresses like a man. He talks like a man. He talks tough like a man. But everything come off his mouth, out of his mouth, his mannerisms say sissy.
Yep.
You know, he got girl in him. You know, like I didn't know dudes gossip.
Yeah.
Like I never seen, like growing up, I didn't see grown men gossiping. I just didn't see it. I knew women gossip, and that's why you don't gossip, because you don't do what women do.
Right.
You know, like I grew up where men behaved differently from women in all aspects.
Right.
There was more of a difference between us than just our anatomy.
Right.
You know, like I grew up at a time where men, if a woman dressed like this, well, a man dresses like that.
Right.
If a woman talks like this, a man talks like that.
Right.
If a woman dances like this, well, a man dances like that. The lines are so damn blurred, man. You don't even know what the hell you're looking at, and what, you know. But these dudes run around here masquerading like real men.
Yep.
But they got women ways, and it's really an insult to women, because I don't even know women that act like some of these dudes.
Right. And this is the part where it starts to tie back into this, where my matrix and programming and conspiracy theorist mind kick in. This was not organic. It just wasn't. If this many thousand years, that separation and demarcation line between men and women was there. Now in the last 10, maybe 15 years, everything's changing. This is a highly organized phenomenon. And if that highly organized phenomenon is backed by media, government, propaganda, all of those different things, your approach to solving it has to be equally holistic. When I was in high school, I read the ISIS papers by Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Changed my whole view.
Yeah.
Just was changed. And I remember thinking, when she said one line, she said, "The war is in all of the 9 areas of human activity: education, entertainment, labor, politics, religion, sex, war, and maybe 7 or 9, whatever they are." And I remember looking at that through that lens that, oh, you think the fight is just hip hop. No. This is just our entertainment arm of Condition You Industries. Then you go, I remember back in the day before he passed, I used to go help these workshops with Dr. Laila Africa. He wrote African Holistic Health. My mom had that book when I was little, and I remember seeing it later on. And when he said, I remember at this workshop that he was doing, that I was volunteering at, and he told me about that they have virgin seeds. The United Nations owns virgin seeds of things that we got the patent on this, and y'all can't have them. Y'all can sell the offshoots of it, but we got the virgin seeds. And I said, well, how do we get the seeds? And he was like, you don't. You don't. And that's the whole thing. So now this arm is, we're going to keep you unhealthy industries.